Peterson?
Yep.
Mr. Knodel?
Yep.
Mr. Emmons?
Yes.
Mr. McClarty?
Here.
Staff quorum established.
Okay, I see you register these news media people.
News media.
All the above.
Okay. Well, does anybody have anything you want to say here before we start? All right, then we'll get going. I would entertain a motion to approve the meetings, the regular meeting of May 20.
I'll approve that one. Or make that one.
I'll second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I guess, call for question, please, Sonny.
Mr. McClarty?
Yes.
Mr. Barron?
Yes.
Mr. Peterson?
Yes.
Mr. Knodel?
Yes.
Mr. Emmons?
Yes.
Motion passes.
And then that would bring us to approval of the agenda. I would entertain a motion to do that.
So move.
I'll second. What, a discussion?
I got a question. Are the resolutions supposed to be on here?
I don't know what was on there or.
I think we've already done this.
That's what I thought too.
Just
but-
for
Information.
informational purposes, because these look like ones we already.
They were already
I thought we
copies that
did
were
these and
signed.
they're both the same.
Yes. It was the meeting in May,
Yes. Okay,
I
that's what I
believe.
thought.
Yes.
So they shouldn't be in here? No.
So these are in here for us to. have
It's a
scrap
part,
paper.
it's part of the meeting, the May minutes that you guys approved. That's why they're
Oh,
in
they're
there.
part of the minutes.
They're part of the minutes from May that you guys just approved.
Raj.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Thank you for the
There you go,
clarification.
Ron.
You're welcome.
So I guess is there any more discussion about the agenda than 20 call for question?
Mr. Emmons?
Yes.
Mr. McClarty?
Yes.
Mr. Barron?
Yes.
Mr. Peterson?
Yes.
Mr. Knodel?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, and then that brings us to correspondence. Is there anything you want to add, or Thomas?
So the correspondence here is primarily a trip report by Taylor Dress from EPS on our exhaust gas boiler project. Project's going well. This is just one of the steps in the process. But throw it here so if you guys had interest, you can take a look at it and become more informed.
I didn't see, did they give a timeline for the construction? How long it was going to take?
Goal is to be done around, have to come back to the schedule, but I want to say late February. We got to get it done before we have the overall project for 15th.
Roger. They're going to lose all their storage.
Yeah.
Nether Conics.
Okay, then utility manager report. You want that? Kenny or Thomas?
Thompson, you can start there.
Nothing additional to report, more than a quick update on the little outage we'd had yesterday. I'm sure you all had heard a little bit, bits and pieces, but basically a cracked porcelain insulator that eventually heated up, the bolt going through the pole and ignited the pole, caused the cross arm for the three-phase to fall over, still live, touching the guide wire, and so the guide wire was charged. When Louis pulled up, fire department personnel was walking in the proximity of the area, and so he tried to stop them, but he radioed the operator and asked them to just kill the feeder in order to save
Fireman?
firemen. So that's why there was a fire, that's why it was an outage, because of that. I understand that the feeder, once the section of the line was isolated, they closed the feeder again. and power was back to ICView and Martinsonville, and they were able to temporarily repair the pole and the service, and they have a plan to tomorrow replace the pole itself. That was the situation. And, yeah.
All right, thank you, Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have anything to add to the,
Talk about the project side. The East 6th Avenue project is going well. All of the DBEX is done. That was what was really the risky part of the project, not knowing how deep the project was going to have to X, the costs associated with that action. So we're up at the level to where pipes are being installed. The crew has shifted over today and part of yesterday and through the balance of the week to help out their other team working on the Norton Sound crossings of Great Cruise Ship for the staff housing project. And yeah, it's going. Moving on down, Sepulveda Drive. The state is looking to advertise that this fall, with construction to be primarily in 2026, although they're tossing out the idea of it maybe being a 2-year job. Stedman Street, the state is getting ready to advertise that for bids also for construction next summer. It's just a surface rehabilitation. They're not doing any deep work at all. That's probably the most interesting part of that. Anybody have any questions on any of that? In the report here.
okay. Like I said, brings us to our financials. Did I see Chris here a minute ago? Oh, there you are.
You can come up here. He's ready for your report.
Step right up. That's what we want.
Okay, so we got some financials. We're still working on a couple of things on the balance sheet. Crowley, we paid down Crowley a little bit. We're down to 1 million. We have some money that we just got, or getting in from reimbursement on the 6th Avenue project. We've communicated with the auditor and we are following up this week. Bank account right now, we've got about 1.7 million. Our AP just went out. And our next big, large bill is going to be the pilot for $125,000.
Do we have
We're working on trying to get that paid off
this month?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Did we ever get the grant we were waiting for from the government?
The 400 and whatever, yes, and that paid it down from 1,667 or something to $1 million.
Okay.
And we have a few other things that are in the works as well.
Worth pointing out on the USDA grant, we had paid all of the invoices, and once we had the checks, we sent copies of those over to USDA, make sure to get the letters right. So we're requesting reimbursement for costs we've already spent. We're not taking the USDA money and using it for any other purpose. It's money that we've already spent. We're just recovering those costs.
Well, just clarifying that the money was a reimbursement. It was not money from the USDA. It was a reimbursement of our own money. So we're using our money to pay our debt, not USDA's money to pay debt. That's what he was clarifying.
Yes.
But it will be reimbursed.
It is reimbursed, and we've already got it.
Okay.
It's our money.
For a part of it, they still owe us more.
Yes.
Okay, does anybody have any questions on the financials? No.
Any other?
Okay.
Any questions?
Anything.
Yeah, we need to.
1
our electric revenue is essentially where we expected, is a little bit more than last year. As far as our expenses, we're pretty close to what we were the prior year there as well. Water and sewer revenue is up, and that is primarily based on selling some equipment, materials. And water and sewer is pretty much the same as last year for at this point in time.
I guess the only thing I would ask is, I see we're comparing it to a budget. Which budget would that be?
That, if you look at that, that is what we've spent to this year. That's just a default that popped in there. So we will be putting the budget together here to put an actual budget for you. And if I hadn't been sick for about 3 weeks, we would have had that. So that's next on our hit list.
Did I hear that correctly? It's kind of a carryover from the last one, just for comparison?
No, but if you look at just on the first page here, this year 25, 6731366, it's the exact same number as what has been expended.
Okay.
It's the number of the system. Being we didn't have a number in there, it pops in.
Kind of just actuals then?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
I think the question that Carl is asking is, we're just going on, we're running off, and whatever the running total for this year is, we're making that our budget for 2020.
No.
It's just the way the reports print. So if there's nothing actually in the budget set up, it's just going to print this year's numbers in the budget.
Okay.
So that'll
We need to work on our budget. I thought that was the
Should be easy now.
last
We've got, we do the budget after the fact.
I'm only one person, so it's like, do you want the inventory done, do you want the audits done, or do you want the budget? Because really, the inventory has to be done,
We understand.
the financials have to be audited, and then our budget can be done. Because if you don't have good numbers inside, we're not going to have a good budget.
So how are we going to get that done, John?
We are going to work on it this month to have it. I was sick for 3 weeks this last time, or else we probably would have had it for today's meeting.
Well, okay. So, is there any questions on the wind production or the power production?
Neither nor, but I do have one question just for myself. Our fiscal year, are we the same as the city? Is it the end of June, or is it Jason? Are we
Joint
normal?
calendar.
Or calendar year.
Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I got my bearings right, because the city's not that way.
Okay, and then I would ask again, I guess, about our oil loan and how we're going to pay for it and all this kind of stuff. We haven't paid off last year's yet. We need to get oil.
We have had contact with Northrim, and so we are working on that. And we did also then, our order is 1.7 million gallons this year, slightly less than, so we're going to use a little bit of our reserve of oil this year.
Okay, but getting money from the bond bank or anything, that's out, right?
We don't get money from the bond bank. We sell a revenue anticipation note that Northrim purchases, and then that pays the fuel bill.
But that doesn't happen unless we apply to the bond bank to do that, right?
We're doing that right now.
And we can do that without a financial statement?
We have financial statements that we're just
Okay.
finishing to the point where Northrim is happy.
Okay, because my experience with Northam over there is they won't do anything without the audit and stuff.
They, we have had that discussion with them, and they have confirmed that they will accept our internal financial statements.
Okay. All right, well, I guess that brings us to new business, and we don't have any new business. And then, do you want to do board comments before the executive session, or you just want to go into the executive session? Anybody got any?
If you do board comments now, I can get them before
Okay,
we go.
well, let's do them now.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Patrick?
Quit thinking for Louis for turning power off for the environment.
Yeah.
Congrats for that.
Yeah, appreciate our line crew for doing what they did. Just kind of wondering, because I was impacted by that, or what the heck was going on. Then we see posts about the poles on fire and stuff, so now we know why. You know, how quickly stuff goes around on social media. Anyway, no, thank you for the financials. Thank you for taking a step in the right direction to get us what we need to make some decisions, you know, moving forward. So just keep working at it, please, so that we can see all that. So thank you.
Yeah, echo what Larry says, but this should have been priority last 3 years. I mean, I've always asked, when are we gonna work on what, when are we gonna get our odds,
We do.
you know? We need to make this a priority, and we need to get back on track. Otherwise, it looks bad.
Well, otherwise,
Like, we're not doing our job.
We are about
where we're
there.
gonna be. But that's okay. I would,
I was just gonna let it go.
all right. Yep. Me too. And I would entertain a motion for executive session.
I'll make that motion.
If there's not any discussion, Tony, please call.
Bring one thing at a time.
Yes.
You know, you need time, but we gotta see this.
I got you.
All right, Mr. Knodel,
Yes.
Mr. Emmons,
Yes.
Mr. McClarty,
Yes.
Mr. Barron,
Yes.
and Mr. Peterson.
Yes.
Motion passes. 5:47 p.m.
Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Chris.
Yes.